We all going to a higher place. See them gates open for me. I done did so much wrong, I feel the hurt back on me. I can't take, even though I'm strong, I need a break for some weeks. Finally close again, but
Hey guys, Kai and Chase back with another video. Well, it's just Kai, but Chase is in the other room. He'll be making an appearance, maybe. This is mainly my video about Amazon. Horrible, horrible Amazon. I just want to talk about like my experience working there, why you should not work there because they play too much. Anyways, I started working at Amazon. I think my first day was September 4th. Yeah, it was September 4th. And it started out really, really good. Like, I loved it. The money was good. We got paid weekly, so I would get paid. I got paid, how much did I get paid? $19.50. So my checks were like $600-700 every week. It was really good money. But they just like, I don't know, they don't run it very well. Like, the managers don't care about anything. They don't help out with anything. When I first started, it was really good. Like I said, I loved it. I was at work all the time. But then eventually they start to like take advantage of you, because obviously if they tell you to do something, you're not going to tell your boss, no, I'm not doing that. I mean, some people did, but not me. Not me. Yeah, so they started to like take advantage of me pretty much, making me do too much than I could handle. Ignore this spot, I don't know what it is. But they would like have me doing like a 3-person job, and I would let it slide, but then they just did it way too many times. I don't know if you can hear that, if it's too loud. I'm watching Vampire Diaries. But yeah, they just started to take things too far. What else? I'm trying to think of everything because it's so much. I don't want to leave anything out. They had PTO. It was like on this app. You had to get this app, and that's how you clocked in, clocked out. You did everything on the app. Like, there was no number you could call. There was a number you could call if you were sick, but like, there was nobody you could call to get a hold of. None of your managers, supervisors, like nothing. They didn't have any numbers. If you needed to take off, you did it on the app. They had PTO on there, and they would give you like, how much? They would give you like 2-3 hours every Friday when you got paid. And sometimes they would like be nice and give you like 20 hours of PTO, and our shifts are 10 hours and 30 minutes. So they just give it to you a lot, and people take advantage of it so nobody would ever be at work. I mean, I used it sometimes, but like, there was people that would not come in for like a week straight, and they just never had enough workers, even though there was new people every day, every week. They didn't have enough workers, so they would make one person do a job that 3 people should be doing. It was ridiculous. So it ended up being, I'm trying to think what it is. I don't know what that sound is. I think Chase is shaving. But yeah, it was just really, let me call Chase and see if he, Chase! Tell them about Amazon.
Need your opinion on these Uggs.
Tell them about Amazon, what I told you. I told them about how I started and it was really good, and then they just start to take advantage. I told them about PTO and stuff and the app and how you clocked in and out and how people just took advantage of it and didn't go to work ever.
So pretty much, PTO is, my job doesn't have this, but it's like,
he works at DHL.
But it's like with my job, we'll have like vacation days and stuff. But with PTO, it's like, if you don't want to come in, so let's just say they started at like 6 o'clock, 6:45.
6:45, 7 o'clock.
So they started at like 6:45, 7 o'clock, and they would get off around like maybe 5. But if you
it was 5 at the beginning, and then like after a month and a half of me working there, it was changed to 5:15. Not even a month and a half, probably like 3 weeks. It was changed to 5:15.
But So they would get off at like 5:15. But if you had PTO time, let's just say you didn't feel like staying till 5:15 and you came in at 7 a regular time. You could leave at like, if you had like 5 hours of PTO time, you could leave 5 hours or 5 hours
You
before.
could literally leave whatever you
Whatever
wanted.
you want.
You could either not go to work. If you had 10 hours of PTO and you came to work for 1 hour and then said, I want to leave, you put it in your app and you left.
Yeah.
You would just go up and tell like a manager or something like, I'm leaving at this time, and then you would leave at that time.
You just put it in the app. Like, that sounds amazing. Like, I'll give Amazon that. Like, their PTO
Yeah, it
time.
was pretty cool. Like,
But the thing is, though, people abuse it.
yeah.
That's what also sucks. It's like what she would tell me is you would get to work and there'll be no workers there because everybody used their PTO time. And there's another thing, unpaid time.
Yeah, you have unpaid time and PTO.
So
You
it's
can
like-
use that whenever you want.
So it's basically the same thing, but PTO is paid time.
And you get hours of both. So,
yeah.
like,
So if you use your unpaid time, you can still leave whenever you want. You just don't get paid for it. So it's like, I feel like that's smart, but at the same time, people will abuse it. So it's like when you actually need help, you ain't got nobody there to do it.
yeah, and they just make you do it. Like, there would be times where, like, at this one station, people would pack up boxes and send it down the line. And then they would have people stuff the box, tape the box, and then scan it and send it into the truck. Well, the people would pack it, and then there was 3 other people. Well, if those 2 people don't show up, they would make the person scanning it go stuff and tape the boxes. And then they have 4 people packing boxes, so your line gets backed up, and nobody helps you. Like,
Yeah,
they will literally stand there and watch you struggle.
Yeah, she
and
would
not
tell
help
me
you.
how the manager will just sit there and watch her struggle, and she'll be the only person at her station, and everybody's off for the day. Or
And the
just
only time they
move
would ever
somebody
help
else.
you, like, they didn't actually help you, like, do anything, like, serious. Like, if a box fell off the, what's it called? Off the belt going into the truck, they would just go pick it up. But, like, I'm trying to think, what did I say that they were called? They weren't,
Trainers.
no, not the trainers, the other ones. I forget what they were called, but they were, like, they're like the manager's assistant. I forget what they were called. But, you had to ask them everything. Like, if you went to your manager,
Oh yeah, you
it
did
doesn't
think
matter
about that.
what you ask them, they will tell you, I don't know, every single time.
So that was the person.
Anybody, not just me. Yeah, the person above,
The person that knew everything.
yeah, they'd be like, I don't know, go ask so-and-so. And I'm just like, how are you a manager and you don't know anything about Amazon? It just doesn't make sense.
I don't know. It sounds a lot like it's unorganized.
And there was so many, like, workers that would say, like, the managers were, like, not just the managers, everyone above us. They're just, like, so shitty. Like, they don't care. They don't try to help you. They don't know anything. Like, they were just saying, like, they should not be higher up. They should be working with us.
But the thing is, it's like everybody I asked that worked at Amazon, they all say the same thing. Nobody likes it there. I don't know.
Yeah, when I first started, everyone was telling me, like, you're going to hate it, blah, 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 blah. And I started, and I was like...
She loved it.
I was like, I don't know what everyone's talking about. I love it here. But
Then a month or 2 later, she started to hate it, and I was like, oh, well, that's what everybody...
And everyone's like, yeah, I told you. And I'm like, yeah, and now I see what you guys are talking about.
I don't know.
It's just... I quit there in the middle of my shift because
That's
they
how
were
bad it was.
they were trying to have me do, like, a 4-person job. And I just...
She got so overwhelmed. Her
I
line was
couldn't
backed
do
up.
it. Yeah, my line was backed up for hours. I was like, you had to scan a box like 6 different times before you could send it down the line. And then they also had like 13 people bringing carts full of boxes that I also had to load on the line. And it was just crazy. And the managers, like I said, literally don't do shit. Like, they don't help you. I did get a new job though, so don't worry about that.
We're fine.
I'm good now, making
But-
way more money than
but-
I made at Amazon.
But yeah, Amazon, like, it just sounds like you're not it. So
I'm at DHL now, but not the one that he works at. I work at like a way smaller building. But yeah, that's pretty much what my video was about. Just whatever you do not go work at Amazon because
well,
at the end
I'm
of the
not-
day,
don't say don't
no,
work there.
don't, just don't.
I would.
Because it doesn't matter. The Amazon building I was at, everyone was saying it was the best building out of all the Amazons in the Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky area. And it was no better from what I experienced.
I wouldn't say don't work there, but I would just say if you're gonna work there, just be aware that people have bad experiences.
You're going to get done dirty, pretty much. If you can handle that, by all means, go ahead and work there because It is good money, but thank you. But at the end of the day, I would never go back and work there for no amount of money. But yeah, that's all. Thank you guys for watching my video. Thank you, Chase, for helping me remember some things, because I cannot remember. But yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. Have a Merry Christmas.
Even though I'm strong, I need a break for some weeks. Finally close again, but I don't take breaks before we. I be high stone, bobbing and writing songs, and my bitch just trying to get in my zone. Just get in my zone.